my sweets! Today I am doing an unboxing and review of FloWood colored pencils. So you get 72 pencils for around $25, which is pretty awesome. And what's even better is I found a crazy limited time sale and only paid $16 for the whole set. So I am so happy. I love saving money on art supplies. First impressions, I opened the box and it smells a lot like paint thinner. Like not just a little hint of a smell, the smell hits you like a ton of bricks. So have a window open when you use these because I nearly passed out. It is so strong and it kind of burns your throat. There has got to be something up with that. Maybe I got a bad batch, who knows, just stay safe. Next, I didn't really expect these string handles to work, but it was a little surprising to have it come off in my hand. I know these are cheaper pencils though, so it's all good. Alright, moving on from the packaging. Let's test these babies out. I am really excited to use these. I've been looking for a good deal on pro colored pencils for a while since I've been working with Crayola, and it was tough to find nice pencils that don't cost $1 each. I'm looking at you, Prismacolor. Anyways, I finally found FloWood pencils and they have pretty good reviews. So I made some line art real quick on the computer and printed it out, and you can actually download this this line art in full transparency, so it's kind of like a coloring book. So that's available in the description of this video and on my community tab. Alright, I start coloring and notice that these pencils are softer and richer than Crayola. I have not used a lot of upper level art supplies, so I'm basically just comparing these to Crayola. So yeah, Crayola is really stepping up their art game though, so their pencils can actually be used to make a professional looking drawing. FloWood pencils are a few levels higher than this, however. Their colors are super duper vibrant and go into like every nook of the paper. Like you notice how sometimes with cheaper pencils or crayons there will be these tiny white dots left on your paper depending on how rough the surface that you're drawing on is. Well, FloWood has very few of these, if any at all, so I'm really happy with that. It really goes into every crevice of the paper. I'm using just regular printer paper right now because I couldn't find my hardier paper, and also I didn't need something thick for pencils, so yeah. I just love how vibrant these colors are. They're so bright, and there is a really great selection of colors in the FloWood pencil line. So there are not a lot of options for skin tone with FloWood. You gotta be really creative with that. But otherwise, the colors are absolutely amazing. I'm probably going to experiment with some swatches and blending later. So yeah. If you smear the colors with your finger, like press down really hard and rub it back and forth, they will blend a little bit. Also, I made this really big mistake on the drawing. I almost did turquoise hair on both sides. And I was gonna just print out a new sheet of line art and start coloring again, but then I thought, no, the shading on this side is too perfect, I can't lose it. So I decided to try erasing the colored pencils, which I usually don't do because it doesn't always erase. But this time I was pleasantly surprised to see that FloWood pencils erase fairly well. I mean, I pushed down pretty hard on this color, and it is a rather vibrant color, but it came off enough for me to actually do blonde hair in its place, which is really impressive for a colored pencil. Really amazing. The pencils come pre-sharpened and the leads are pretty nice and hardy. I've heard horror stories of colored pencils with leads that just shatter in your hand. So far these haven't done that for me. FloWood pencils are a really great choice if you want to do professional looking artwork, but you don't want to pay professional prices. Another great thing about FloWood pencils is how they layer. If you've used Crayola, you'll notice that they have this waxy effect, so you can only lay down so many colors one on top of the other. In fact, you can only do like 2 colors before it just will not take any more. But with FloWood, you can actually keep on layering the colors and drawing over what you've drawn for quite a long time. It's very, very useful. I have not yet found a use for the white colored pencil. I have seen some people who can use these, but so far I have not had a single white pencil that does anything but make a shiny sheen on the paper, like laminating it or something. So yeah, that pencil's probably never going to be used. The colors do not match up perfectly with the colors on the bottom of the pencils, which is understandable, so you might want to go through and make some swatches on a separate piece of paper like I did before you lay down a permanent color tone. I have been going through a whole lot of different art mediums. I've been experimenting with watercolor paints, oil paints, and acrylics, and I kind of like paints. I also bought some master markers. Those were a really great price, and I wanted to try out markers before I could afford Copics. I still haven't afforded a single Copic marker. Anyways, yeah, I tried out some markers. I got a big pack of Crayola pencils, and I think that I am just a colored pencil kind of gal because I just love the way these work. I like the freedom of being able to have a sketchy feel to the drawing that markers and paint will not allow me. I like being able to erase it, and I don't know, I guess because I'm so used to drawing with a pencil, colored pencils just feel natural to me. So I can't wait to start drawing a whole lot of stuff with these colored pencils. I also want to do a tutorial on how to get a professional effect with Crayola pencils. If you sweets want to see that, just let me know in the comments, and if a lot of people want it, I will get around to making it sooner. Okay, it's done, and I am super happy with the way it turned out. The pencils were really smooth and nice to work with, so it felt almost like speed painting, except on paper. And I am trying to move away from using the computer so often, so if I can make beautiful artwork with traditional mediums, that will make me so happy. Alright, this is done with FloWood pencils, so you might want to go check it out on Amazon. I don't know how often they run that crazy sale, but you never know, maybe it'll be $16 again. And if you're looking for some nice pencils that will not leave you bankrupt, FloWood pencils are a really good option. I hope you sweets enjoyed this video. I had a whole lot of fun doing it. You know, I don't think I ever actually named this character. Suggest names in the comments for me. She needs a name. Poor baby really needs a name. Anyways, don't forget to be a sweet and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my new videos. I will see you sweets later. Bye!